What's up, guys? Welcome here. Welcome back. We got a lot of castle and medieval news to get into in today's video. We've got the return of a special sword from the Harry Potter theme that a lot of us use in Castle Mock, so it's very good to see this. We're going to discuss that. We have some new LEGO alternative companies coming out with their own castle medieval sets. This might have major implications for what LEGO does in the future. And we also have a lot of Reddit things to go through and what the community is getting into this week. So with that being said, let's get into the video right now. So starting off, I wanted to discuss this sort of Gryffindor LEGO piece that we've had in the past. Now, this came in a couple of very expensive sets, and a lot of us has used them as like this very special sword. It is called the Sword of Gryffindor. So this is a Harry Potter IP thing. This is something that would never come to Pick-a-Brick. It's only going to be found in Harry Potter sets. I think it came in a couple CMFs as well. But this is coming out in a polybag. Now, this is going to run about $5 to $6 maybe dollars. And it's going to be very widely available. My guess is they want to get rid of some of these pieces. And you get a lot of unique pieces. This hat piece here is the sorting hat. Now, that's a mold. So that's going to be a very special piece to have, not just a traditional hat. You might be able to turn it around and just make it like a traditional witch's hat. You obviously have Harry Potter. Not much you could do with that minifigure. The sword is very nice to have. But this desk and chair can be easily used in LEGO Castle Mocks. It can be used in Medieval Town Square. It can be used in Lion Knight's Castle. I mean, and especially if you get multiple of these, so you can have multiple of those swords, it probably would go very well with the Griffin Knights because they are more of a maroonish and red faction. So I'm sure that would probably look really cool with those guys wielding it. But yeah, this is going to be coming out, I believe. So these, according to the comments, these things might be available now in stores. You might just be starting to see them. They're going to be polybags. They're not going to be in the traditional LEGO section and like Walmarts and stuff like that. They're always in like the offshoot weird sections in like bins in the middle of aisles, sometimes hanging up and just weird spots. So I would keep an eye out for those if you're wanting to get that. Now, moving on, I want to discuss something that is kind of a touchy subject in the community of LEGO in whole, in general. And that is alternative bricks companies. That is like Lumi Bricks, I Am Bricks, Mega Blocks, stuff like this. Now, I know people have their own opinions, and you have people who will never get an alternative brick and someone who will just stay only LEGO. And you have people who say, I don't care. I just want to build stuff and have fun and not get ripped off, essentially. With that being said, a lot of these alternative brick companies have started to move into themes like castle, pirates, western, because they know there's big communities out there for these themes that don't really have a place to call home, especially as far as LEGO goes. We get only a couple castle sets a year, a couple pirate sets here and there, no western sets. So Lumi Bricks is one of the companies who's really taken off with these western themed sets and really have started to become a very well-known company for very good quality sets. And that is because of the western theme and castle theme that they've been starting to hit, because now people have a place to go to for new sets, new cheaper sets, expensive sets, because LEGO is not providing that. The traditional LEGO company, who you would think would be able to provide that for the community, just isn't doing that. So all these people are starting to look elsewhere, and this may just cause a fire to be lit under LEGO if they see their competitors starting to get publicity because of themes that they're underutilizing. This might build a fire under LEGO to say, hey, we need to start making some castle themes. We need to start making some pirate themes again to bring those people back to the official brick building company. Because I'm sure that would probably shut down these other companies pretty quick. But I just want to go through some of their sets that they have going on right now, see what the quality is maybe, and discuss a little bit of that. Now, first up is going to be Lumibricks. Now, Lumibricks is who used to be Fun Hole. They used to be a company called Fun Hole. Now, they've really started to make a lot of these castle sets, and this one in particular is very, very colorful. Like, and they're affordable too. That's the other thing, is these off-brand alternative brick companies are very affordable when it comes to price per piece ratio. Now, the minifigures, obviously, that is a Lego copyrighted thing, so people can't make the exact minifigure that you would see in traditional Lego sets. So you're going to get these weird kind of figures in these sets, but that really doesn't matter because these are all interchangeable with Lego blocks. Like all the blocks that you see in the set go on traditional Lego sets, but you're going to get these weird minifigures. I just assume not even give us any minifigures in these sets, just give us the set itself. And we'll use minifigures from Lego because, I mean, come on, I don't think no one's going to come out with a better solution to the minifigure. The minifigure's been used since 1978, and there's really no better solution for a small brick built action figure, essentially. But the other thing about Lumibricks is all of their sets come with lighting. That's why they're called Lumi Bricks, to illuminate the sets. And they've really got a lot of detail in these sets. And like traditional gold pieces, gold ingots, you're going to see the same types of pieces that you would see in Lego. Like at first glance, you'd be like, that's a Lego set, until you see something like this minifigure here. You obviously know that's not real Lego, essentially. But I mean, they really are starting to hit this medieval and castle theme because they know Lego isn't giving it to people, and they see that people love the castle theme and medieval theme. And there's always constant discounts on the website, so you feel like you're being taken care of, in other words. Here's another one of those sets here. And the other thing is they're kind of cohesive. They go together very well. This is the Castle Banquet Hall. Kind of like a church-style set. And they have some other sets as well. But this one in particular, I mean, it's very cool. You get a nice big throne room, kitchen room, big doors. Like, it's just very pleasing to look at. Stained glass windows. And like this says, you get a 2-year warranty on all the pieces, apparently, which is very cool to see. And if you scroll down, usually you will see in-person photos that people have built themselves with reviews and whatnot. So, I mean, that's really cool to see because Lego website doesn't allow you to post images. So it's nice to see sometimes what it looks like next to other builds, in person, and other things, and just see in general what people are saying about it. And it's a very big set, obviously. Like, you can tell it's a very big set. So that is very cool. They also have a big Western theme that they are working on. And if you go to their blog on Lumibricks and go to stories, you can actually read the stories that they are building out with each set. So they're not just putting out sets. They're actually building a storyline for the sets that they're creating. And the big heavy hitter for Lumibricks is steampunk. They even have like these episodes where you can read about what's going on in the next sets and the maps that they've gotten built out. Like, they really put a lot into the sets instead of just designing them and putting them out there for people to buy. They actually like take care of the story and try and build out this world, essentially, which I think is what people loved Lego for when they did that with Castle, when they did that with the fantasy theme, with the Knights Kingdom 2 theme. We've really lost that with Lego. It's unfortunate to see. But these old Western themed sets is very, very interesting to me. I'm like, this almost looks like a mobile game, but if you click it, it'll take you to that particular set, so you can kind of see how they all go together very well. And I mean, I don't know, it's nice to feel like you're getting more than just paying for the set. You're getting a story, you're getting taken care of as far as warranty. Now, Lego does a good job with customer support, I'll give them that, but I like how they're giving story, and like, especially with the steampunk one, they're kind of fleshing it out very well with episodes and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see what this does to Lego, because they're obviously going to see what their competitors are doing. They're going to see castle sets coming out. They're going to see pirate sets and Western sets coming out. Whether that changes what they plan on doing for the future, I don't know. I would think that it would be like, hey, our main competitors out here are giving people something that a community is always yelling for and always very supportive of, in terms of Linus Castle, in terms of voting, when we do voting. Got the GWP Sea Serpent coming out. We know that that voted very well. The castle theme is very loud, or the castle community is very loud, rather. They're going to possibly, you run the risk of, if you're not putting out castle sets, they're going to go find somewhere else to find them. And when we're seeing these reviews come out where people are like, hey, the bricks are pretty good quality, you might lose some customers here if they go to find these other alternate solutions. But I want to go over one other company that I've come across that looks fairly decent to me, and that is called I Am Brick. Now, they're a fairly new company, and they're using the same bricks that Lumibricks is using. So there's this one company called Go Bricks, I believe, and all these kind of alt brick companies like Lumibricks, Kada maybe, as well as I Am Bricks, are using this company called Go Bricks. So they're all manufactured in the same spot, and they're sent out to all these alternative companies, right? So the quality should fairly well be the same, as well as warranty-wise, but here are two of the sets that are coming out for I Am Brick you can get right now. Unfortunately, the downside about these sets are their AI images, and I'm not too happy about that. When I mean AI images is like, this isn't a real person, I don't think, unless it's just edited in a very odd way. I assume that's not a real in-person image. Like, this is a 3D rendered image. But there's a lot of reviews out right now on these I Am Brick sets because they've just recently come out. So a lot of people are finding these new castle sets and being like, hey, this is cool. And these guys have some story and lore to them as well. Inspired by refined architecture of medieval noble estates, the Castle of the Holy Spirit blends historical charm with the immersive design, offering a glimpse into the lifestyle of medieval artistry during the building experience. The castle gate uses a rotating gear system that allows it to open and close effortlessly with a simple motion. So obviously you get a lot of play features here like you would a traditional Lego set. And I mean, 2,600 pieces for $110. I'm not gonna lie, that's a fairly good deal. Fairly good is when we're comparing it to Lego, at least, because we're always having to obviously bounce this off of Lego, because that's our main person that we can bounce things off of and look towards what they've done in the past, what they're doing in the future. This set looks pretty good because it's like it kind of can go alongside the other set as like the wall or basically the entrance to the castle, and this one's coming in at $90 for 2,500 pieces. And you can see there how it's like very extended. But it has a foldable modular design. And one thing about this company is that they do not have minifigures. So they don't waste their time trying to make minifigures because they know Lego, everyone's going to use Lego's minifigures anyway, which I encourage. Well, Lumibricks is kind of trying to do their story, so it's cool to give people minifigures. But I like that I Am Bricks is just saying, hey, we know that you're going to use Lego minifigures, so we're just going to put out some big sets with some detail, and you can fill it with your minifigures. Because you can obviously see a lot of detail going on in here, a lot of habitat, and some play features as well. Weapons, you can see spears and stuff here as well. Got some interiors. It even says minifigure scale there. So, I mean, it's pretty cool to see that companies are starting to hit that castle theme. Now, one other theme that these guys have been tampering with is the pirate theme. So if you're interested in pirates, they also make some pirate sets as well. Lumibricks has not done that yet, but it's cool to see that I Am Bricks has kind of tapped into both pirates and Lego, or castle rather, and that they're not doing stickers, right? So it says no stickers, 18 fully printed copies on pieces. So I mean, you can even get these sets and use the pieces like this, like the map, like the bottles. The bottles even say rum. I mean, that's cool. That's some cool detail. Like on a little rum bottle, like you can see right there, it says rum on that. That's printed on that. You can use those in minifigures. Like It's okay. No one's. I know that the community gets kind of uptight about it and like, oh my gosh, you're not using real Lego. That's not real Lego. That's off-brand Lego. Like, don't listen to it. Just do what makes you happy. Do it. Do what makes your wallet happy. Do what makes you happy, and that's what matters. I mean, and you got 3 different. It tells you which one, how many you get of each one. You get 5 rum bottles, 2 grape wine or something. I mean, this is cool, man. Sooner or later, you guys are going to see some IM bricks, some Lumi bricks on this shelf back here. I'm telling you, sooner or later, I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. I'm telling you. So it's cool. You're getting some weapons, and it's kind of the same design crates that you would in Lego set. It's like you look at this at first glance, you're like, you won't be able to tell if it's like from Lego officially or not. Like this looks like a mock, to be honest with you. So I'm really happy to see that. And they have this other set as well that kind of connects to this one as the bridge. So you kind of can add on to it here with this little mountain fortress here with this ship mast. But that is going to do it for today's video as far as news goes. I want to now start doing a thing where for the community, go through the Lego Castle and Lego Pirates Reddit pages and just kind of look at what the community is up to, what they're doing, what they're talking about, because I think that's fun. Maybe you'll see some of your stuff. If you want to see it in new videos, post it on the Lego Castles Reddit and it'll probably be seen. So this week we are going to start off at the top, newest ones. So it looks like this guy here is making a Horse Knight Castle set. That is awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you, that looks sweet. I love this design. I would never be able to do that. I'd need help probably figuring out how to do that. That looks so cool. And look at the green down here. Statue. I mean, this looks like something that's from Lego officially. Please submit this to Brickling Designer Program or something. Guys, this looks sweet. He did a very good job on this. However you made this, excellent job. Oh, little like eating grapes. Very, very cool. Pretty crammed. Oh my gosh, you got the treasure chest up here. Pretty cool. Gives people good ideas, man. I love that. Let's see if there's any. So originally, I got the 3-in-1 Horse Knight Castle. While putting it together, I felt the build was a little bit lackluster. Looked for alternate builds. Couldn't find anything I like or didn't require 2 more sets. Found the Edgewater Keep on Rebrickable, and it felt like a good substitute for the Linus Castle. Switched the roof color to blue, added some white bits, and bam. So this is a set on Rebrickable called Edgewater Keep, and he created it. So that's very cool. If you want to make it, you'll be able to go look up Edgewater Keep and make that set. So that's very cool to see. Okay, this is something that someone, remember a couple videos back, I told you guys were going to laugh at me and blah, blah, blah. I was like, this set looks awesome. How did we all overlook this? It was Roy's Castle, like a Super Mario Bowser Roy's Castle. And I said, this would look sweet if someone got like 2 or 3 of these. Someone actually did it. And this is what they did with it. And this is exactly what I was talking about. This looks sweet. And he actually has the old Lego Kingdoms minifigures to go along with it, like I was talking about. I was like, that would look good with. It's very cool to see someone did that. This is obviously it folded up and folded out. That's the set he used that we talked about in those couple videos. So it's cool to see someone did it. He obviously used 2. I think he talked about maybe getting a 3rd one or 4th one. So I'm really cool to see that, like, we talked about this and then someone actually went and did it. So I'm awesome work, man. I really like it. I think it turned out very well. Very well. It's kind of like one of those sets that you set up against the wall, like the Joust set, the Horse Knight Castle Joust set. So that's cool. Cool little diorama here. Very cool setup here. Dragons. Dang, those things look big. That's a lot of work. Got a pirate build over here. It's pretty cool to see. This is a cool 3D rendering for a Forestman outpost. This guy took it outside. Oh my gosh. Beach landing sea serpent. Sweet. Big city here that this guy's building with his medieval kingdom. Whoa. That's cool. You got a backdrop back here. That's crazy. The misprint torso. Misprint. There's no way that's real. Dude, there ain't no way this guy got a blue lion knight as a misprint. Are you being serious? This is real? It got printed blue as a lion knight? There's no way. Is this real? This is cool. Stronghold of the Bandits. Kind of like that. Kind of like Forest Stronghold vibes that we're getting in the spring. Oh, this is really cool. So this is the Horse Knight Castle set. Kind of doing it up to the scale of the Lion Knight's castle. I wonder if... Wow, that's a lot of pieces probably. They look good together. He's changed... Or is this in a mirror? What am I looking at here? This is weird. Let me know if you guys find this interesting to scroll through Reddit and see what the community is building when we have slower news days. Let me know if it's boring, if you'd rather just hear the news and dip, or what. This is cool. I like this. That was a good job doing that one. Like a trail. Cool. I like that. Nice little set. I love interiors, man. People do a good job with interiors. I like them filled with a lot of stuff. Got some candles, food, table, shield, a cool weapon that he's got, like a special weapon that he has over here. Did a good job. Whoa. Gold. Oh, man. Well, I think that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of the Sword of Gryffindor, if you're going to be picking that up, if you've picked it up already. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you in the next video.